So do you want to level up your world fast? Let's talk prefabs and how to turn a bland map into something unforgettable. Starting off, I want you to open up your chat and type in /opcell if you haven't done so already. That should grant you all permissions to use commands. Next, I want you to do /edit, prefab, new, and the name you're going to give your prefab. Now, FYI, this is only to generate a super flat world in the current world you are in. You do not need to do this if you have enough space, but this just helps clear up that mess. Now that you're in your super flat world, I want you to grab the materials you'll be using for this build. Right, here I have light wood planks that are ornate, light wood stairs, hardwood stairs, Quebec window, red sandstone cobble wall, iron chain that's small, a lantern, and a tavern trapdoor. Now before we exit, I want you to select air placement on the right hand side, fly up, and place down your center block. After you've done that, you can disable air placement. Next, I want you to place the ornate blocks in each corner, just like this, and on the top. After you've done that, I want you to place the light wood stairs and the hardwood stairs like this. And then add in the windows. Oh, we forgot something. Add in your red sandstone cobble wall at the bottom, along with the chain and the lantern. And then finally, the tavern trapdoor. And voila, we have your lantern. Now, to save this lantern, I want you to open up your menu again, move your trapdoor, or whatever item you've got, and find yourself the selection tool and the paste tool. I want you to select your lantern, just like this. Don't worry about the air blocks. If you grab any in the save, you'll be able to disable them. Now Shift-C, copy, /prefab, save, and then give it a name. If you have any prefabs in the following name, you can always overwrite existing. And save from clipboard, which should save your copied prefab. And then click save. To find out if this worked, I want you to do /prefab, load, open assets, and select server. And this is where all of your assets for the current world will be saved. If you want to transfer these assets to another world, then you can always open up the save files. Select your lantern, and there you have it. Now, it comes with one problem. It's placing on the ground, not in the sky. Now, there are three ways you can do this. Now, the first way is simply placing the blocks up, and then placing the lantern and breaking the blocks. Second way, simply opening up the menu, air placement, place, disable, then paste. Or finally, use page up and page down. You can also use arrow keys if you'd like to move it around. And then right click to paste. And there you have it, you have 3 lovely lanterns in the sky. Now, to exit this world, you need to do /edit, prefab, exit. Now there is a way to save these prefab worlds, however, I'm not going to go over that right now. Next, I want you to edit, prefab, new, and crystal this time. Now, you may notice that our inventory is a little bit messy. So to clear this, we're just going to do /inventory clear. Now everything that's stored away, we're nice and clean. Now next I want you to grab your blocks. So here we have a cyan crystal, a large cyan crystal, medium cyan crystal, and a small cyan crystal. Then we've got a gold brick half slab, a gold brick stair, and a gold brick ornate. Now, I want you to find your center point in the air and place down your first crystal. And disable. Build out like this. Build up one. Try to keep the same orientation. do the same at the bottom. And then I want you to add a cross on the top and bottom like this. And then add your crystals on top, going from large, medium to small. And just repeat this. Then repeat on the bottom. And then using your blocks, you can either A, build outwards using the crystals, which nothing wrong with that, or you can use the ornate blocks. For the time being, we'll use crystals. You can use any other filler block if you don't have the materials. Next, place your gold brick ornate, just like this. Then apply your half slabs, like so. Grab your stairs, place them like this. And there you have it, your floating crystal. Now doesn't that look lovely? Let's see what it looks like at night. Slash set time night. My bad. Time set night, not set time. If you really want to see it in the dark, time set midnight. Now look at that glow. Doesn't this already feel magical? Anyway, ignoring that, you want to save this schematic now. Oh, prefab. This isn't Minecraft, this is Hytale. So I want you to grab your selection tool, paste tool, and select your entire crystal. Shift C to copy, slash prefab, save, give it a name, something like crystal or crystal cyan, save, and overwrite if you already have one named that way. And now you should have a crystal, which you can place around anywhere in your world to add some light. Now look at that, doesn't that already look magical? Now we're going to exit the world again with edit, prefab, exit. And then we're going to clear up our inventory. Inventory, clear. And finally, we're going to enter one final world to create the hot air balloon. Edit, prefab, new, balloon. Now once you're in your prefab world, I want you to clear your inventory and grab the following blocks. Red cloth, dark wood stairs, dark wood slab, red sandstone wall, find it, there it is, small chain, cavern trapdoor, and a lantern of your choice. We'll go with the Quebec lantern for the time being. Now to fly up, select air placement, place your center block, disable your air placement and build out by 4. Side. And connect them up. We need to build up and down by 2. Left this. Then up. and then flatten the top and bottom. However, for the bottom, I want you to leave a single air block. Now, using your dark wood stairs, I want you to place the blocks like such. Have your dark wood half slab, place them like this. And then using your tavern trapdoors, fill in the remaining connecting points. Make sure you close your trapdoors at the end. Don't want them sticking out now, do you? Right, now that we've done that, at the bottom I want you to grab your red sandstone cobble wall and place them like this. Grab your chains, place by 2. And now you can use any block here, but I'm going to use a log. I'm going to grab an ash log and place them just below the chain. Now using my stair, I'm going to place them like this. Oopsies. And then fill in the floor. Like this. Now you want to grab a bezier. And place it like so. Grab your chains. Now it's up to you where you want to place these, so I'm going to place them in the corner. And add in some lanterns. Now to finish off this build, I want you to use your dark wood half slabs again and connect up each segment. And there you have it, a hot air balloon. Now, to add a little more shape at the bottom, we can add another slab, or, my bad, not another slab, we can add stairs, like this, a log, and then the brazier. And there you go. If you want to connect up these parts, then go right ahead. Just adds a little more shape to the bottom. Let's see what this looks like at night. Look at that. Now, we need to clear your inventory. Grab the select tool and the paste tool. Grab your bloom. Shift C to copy, / preset save, my bad, prefab, save, and give it a name. Remember, you can overwrite any existing, save from clipboard, and if you really want the air blocks, you can include the empty blocks, but we're not going to do that. And now, you have yourself a hot air balloon. Look at that. Now that you're back in your main world, I want you to load your prefabs. Now, I'm not going to load mine as mine are already down. As you can see, this definitely adds more life to your builds. Fills in the empty spaces in the sky, and you can definitely do some for the ground, which I'll do in another video. Thank you for sticking around, and I hope you enjoyed.